flap up and down. Now, luckily, you can add shortcuts here on the left side of the page, but to me, it's still not good for navigating that easily. And sticking with the radio and physical controls, my third dislike with the Ioniq 5 is the fact that there's 75 volume increments. Now, with Hyundai vehicles, Sirius XM is always a little bit more dull, a little bit lower of a volume, so you're always typically going to be above like 40 just for average listening. As you can see, 34, that is like barely loud enough to be, have it while driving. But just to have 75 different increments that you can change the number to just seems quite strange. And to me, you don't need any more than 50. So my fourth dislike is the fact that the battery preconditioning implementation here on this vehicle is quite clunky and quite hard to use. So if you're familiar with how to use the preconditioning system here on this Ioniq 5, I actually have a dedicated video here on the channel covering that. Then you'll know you have to use it a specific way to get the battery preconditioning system to actually function on the Ioniq 5, and that is through the main navigation head unit with the built-in software on this vehicle. Now, you can't simply input your final destination, say you want to travel to New York City, and then along the route it will calculate and automatically activate the preconditioning system in this vehicle, but you have to manually go in, set points of interest from the built-in navigation system at these chargers that you plan to stop with, and then within about 30 minutes or 30 miles of that charging station, if the temperature is cold enough and the battery pack is cold enough, it will then optimize and heat up the battery for faster DC charging. So just the fact that you have to manually input these points of interest along your route into the navigation system to get the